morning. Can you lay down so I can say good morning to the vlog? Okay, didn't think so. Good morning, everyone. I woke up on the absolutely correct side of the bed today. I feel wonderful. I feel ready to clean my apartment and get some chores done. Then I have reading sprints this afternoon. I could honestly probably finish Mockingjay today. I have book club on Tuesday, and I have not started our book club book. So I also need to finish Mockingjay so that I can read another book. And it just feels so unaccomplishable. It's been 2 weeks and I've only read 2 books. Like, I read so slow nowadays. I mean, granted, I have 3 less hours in my day spent filming and editing, but it's also, I think, part of the reason why I'm so happy is even though I'm putting that effort every single day, at the same time, every single day, the first thing I see when I wake up is I run to my comment section and everyone is so lovely and positive and grateful for Vlogmas. It is just bringing the most positive vibes to my December, so I'm loving it. Like a happy meal. I'm gonna take advantage of it still being a little bit early. I just have 2 imperatives today. I absolutely have to clean my kitchen and I absolutely have to clean my bathroom. If that's all I get done today, that's all I care about. I just need to turn on my audiobook and churn out some good work. Yeah, you agree? Okay, thank you. But before we get cleaning, I have one question. Oh, hi. Miss Rosie! I got too excited. You hungry? Okay, for the record, my throat still hurts from singing Taylor Swift for 6 hours yesterday. Come on! So as teased, this is the state of my kitchen. I don't want to discuss it. Is that the bowl of soup from 3 days ago? Yes. Let's not talk about it. That whole backsplash is filth. If I do anything today, it's gonna be fixing this. And something in here smells funky and I don't know what it is. Probably the fucking soup. You know what? Before we start, let me grab my bundle of... Okay. He said, before we start, feed me! Let me start a wash with these blankies because I've been putting it off. For blankies, we have to do all free and clear because someone has asthma. Gordo, give me 5 seconds. Alright, have a fun spin. Here's the thing, to wash the cat bowls, I need to clear out the sink, so let's start with that. One of y'all said you liked this angle, so I'll put you on top of the fridge more often. So I'm about to head out to do some errands, but sorry I got distracted because there's such pretty leaves out the window. Like just now is when all the leaves are turning red in Texas. The tree outside my window looks so pretty. Can I show you without doxing myself? No, it's actually going to be focusing on my window screen. But look how pretty the colors are. Anyway, before we go, I have a couple of Christmas presents I want to get while I'm out because I need to mail some stuff. I'm going to stop by a couple different places. One positive of my workplace is we have an internal recognition system where you can send each other points, and I currently have $380 worth of points to redeem. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a Visa gift card and then pay with everything that way. So it's like Christmas shopping but free. Can I pay for a gift card with a Visa? Yeah, because it just works like a credit card, right? If not, I have cash. But then I still have $180 after I get that. So what should I get? I want to get my dad an Apple gift card because he loves audiobooks and he usually gets them from Apple Books. I don't know if I should just get him that through this and give him like the virtual details of it, or if I should go in store and get him a physical one somewhere. Yeah, I'll just get him the e-gift card. That's $100. And then I still have $80 left if I want to get someone $50. Why is there a police officer? Are you gay? I have have to run and go get my dry cleaning that I dropped off a week and a half ago. Stopping to get my grandpa a gift card at Home Depot. Then I need to run to the mall because one of the things I've been putting off doing is last year for Christmas, I got one of these perfume sample kits and I finally just made my way through all the samples to see which one I wanted. So I think I'm gonna go with the Valentino. Hopefully this doesn't expire. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to the mall, pick that up, get some chocolate for my grandma, and I think that's everything. I should stop by the front office and get a new air filter. Okay, I think I have my list of shit to do. So let me check out my gift cards and let's hit the road. A successful mission. It's really quiet and no one greeted me at the door. Are we all sleepy? Hi! This is literally not to be right where I left you, Core, but this is right where I left them. Oh my goodness, big yawn for a little boy unemployed, doesn't pay rent. Hi, it's me! I know. You wanna see what I got? Nice. Oh, big yawn from Rosie, unemployed, also doesn't pay rent. Oh, big stretch from Gordo, unemployed. Oh, we're all getting down. Okay, quick Christmas shopping haul, even though I know you just saw everything. I stopped in C's Candy, who did give me not one but 2 free samples. They said, hey fatty.
Hi fatty.
So, I don't really know what's in this. It's just assorted candies. I got my dad some eggnog truffles. Because that sounded fascinating. What the fuck? And then my sister's boyfriend is Italian and I don't know what to buy for an Italian boyfriend of a sister I don't really talk to, so therefore I don't really know anything about him. So I also got him just a little assorted thing. Watch I get there and he's like sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. They're both like marathon runners, so he may not be able to eat that, but we'll find out. I'll eat it for him, in front of him, as a power move. And by the way, I paid for everything except my gas, either with cash or with my Visa gift card. Girl math, it was free. And I tried to do my gas on the gift card, but it didn't work. It said see attendant and I would rather have walked into the middle of traffic than do that. So I don't know why you care. But then I went to Sephora, which I feel like I just scammed them because the way my receipt says this was supposed to be $37 and I got it up a $0. But this is the Valentino white bag, born in Roma, green stravaganza. It is ribbed for her pleasure. And honestly, it's been so long since I've used this, I want to do a little spritz of it, but it's so little, I'm like, I need to save it. Yeah, I'll spray it tomorrow because I already have perfume on today and I feel like I would not smell great if we did that. Hi. He's like, you can test it on me. Anyway, and then I just needed something little to throw in for my grandma. So of course I dropped $22 at the Bath & Body Works. The girl who was checking me out, first of all, I walk up, she's got fake lashes, cheek piercing. I went, hey girl, I see you. She was like, how are you? And I was like, good. Are people being nice to you? And immediately she caught my vibe. Oh, because she complimented my sweatpants. She was like, you look really cozy. And I was like, honestly, I debated if I should have put on jeans, but this shit cozy by Beyonce.mp3. I said, cool, I'm wearing these in your honor right now. And then I was like, is everyone being nice to you? And she was like, girl, yesterday this woman tried to come to my register. We can't do cash on here, so we had to transfer her to the other register. And the girl checking her out happened to be a person of color, and she called her the N-word hard R. And she was unleashing the tea. And then her manager walked up and she was like, oh. And then she like did the transaction a little bit, and then her manager walked away and she was like, and then she wanted us to write on the gift card and we're not allowed to do the gift card. She was just letting go, and I was like, no. I love when you can immediately connect with a stranger. And then she even said, she was like, yeah, when that happens, like, I don't want to jump in and be a white savior. And I was like, we do have woke people in Texas still. I literally said, I love you. And she was like, oh my God, I love you, Maddie. Chloe from the Bath & Body Works, you know who you are, and you're the love of my life. I got some soaps, which I'm a little bit pissed because I get texts from Bath & Body Works like every other day being like, this is on sale, this is on sale. And I feel like I just missed the $2 sale for the soaps. I just wanted to get my grandma something because soap is a gift that you just know you're gonna use. It's nice to have, you can always just have it on hand. I couldn't decide between Baking Spirits Bright, which is like sugar cookies vanilla scent, or Sunshine and Lemons, which is just a classic kitchen scent. Oh wait, yuzu, grapefruit, and sun rays. This is like when authors describe male main characters as smelling like sunshine. Sharpie, can I help you? These cats, I swear, see a camera and they're like, how do I sabotage? But they do smell nice, so I got a little matching set of these, and I figured this is probably best for grandma. And my mom does love food sweet scent, so I'm thinking I might give this to my mom. But I might already have hand soap for her, so we'll see. Also, why am I bleeding? Great, love that. Oh, and then obviously I got the Home Depot gift card for my grandpa. I'm gonna make a little gift card holder that's a crochet sack that has like the drawstring. At some point I need to do that. It'll probably take like 2 hours, so maybe tomorrow. I have a whole free day. Today I still need to do my reading sprints, which start in 8 minutes, so I should probably get up off my ass. And then I still have to clean my bathroom and put away my dishes and a bunch of other stuff. So today's been good so far. I even had the impulse. I know all of you are gonna say you deserved to get a sweet treat or a drink while you were out. I held off, even though my favorite coffee shop was really nearby where I was. I was like, I don't need it. I have hot chocolate at home. I have hot tea at home. I have Gordo's fat ass and the camera at home. Get off the couch. Come here. Talk to you in reading sprints. Or probably not. I'll probably just wave. Alrighty, it is 4:15. I just had a little something to take the edge off, a couple chai cookies and a sip of room temperature disgusting apple drink. Which, by the way, I'm reading Mockingjay, and for some reason, I think this is a chocolate chip that melted on my book, but it looks like a skitty. Like, which cat shitted on my book? So I read like 50 pages during, I don't want to say the amount of time. It was 3 hours. I talk so much. I like hanging out. I also spent the last half hour just playing ukulele. Anyway, Mockingjay. Which Bonnie primed me. As we all know, Bonnie is the resident #1 Hunger Games stan. She was like, well, Catching Fire's over. Now it's time to suffer through Mockingjay. This is a bad time to mention I really like it. It's just, I cannot believe this is a young adult series. I mean, I kind of can, because one of the things I was observing is if anyone would have written this now, it would not be an omniscient Katniss point of view. Or I guess not omniscient. What's the opposite of omniscient? Limited POV? I can just imagine nowadays, people would write it as like, here's a scene from the games, here's back home, here's in the Capitol, here's President Snow. The fact that you only stick with Katniss and you only ever know what she knows, and now in Mockingjay for the first time you're able to see the impact that she has on people. And then, like, obviously District 13, spoiler alert. Like, as a kid, I'm sure I understood that there was a political message with this, but my understanding of it that I remember was just like, government, bad. kill President Snow. And now I'm like, oh, but she's a symbol for the revolution, but they have to put makeup on her to make it look like she's in the revolution, even though she literally was. And just the theatricalness of having to play up I am a symbol rather than just being the symbol, and then you escape one terrible thing to have another terrible thing as its backup. There's just so many layers of complexity. And no one's doing it like her. I'm at the part where they're in District 8, where she sees for the first time that people recognize her and are getting their hope back. God, there's so much left to go that's gonna hurt my feelings. But I'm flying through this as I knew I would. But it's also interesting because the movie adaptations were so faithful that I can't sit here and tell you right now what happens in Mockingjay Part 1 versus Part 2. I don't remember what's in it until I get to it and I'm like, I remember that part from the movie. Oh, I remember her from the movie. Like, I see it in my head again. It's getting pretty visceral. I don't know what visceral means, but it feels correct. I use words based off of their vibe and not their actual meaning, which is why if you go back and watch a lot of my videos, I just say shit that doesn't make sense. I was making lists while I was reading of shit that I kept thinking about that I had to do because I can't relax for a day in my life ever. So I need to finish cleaning my kitchen. Also, my floor is sticky as hell because I was making icing, so I definitely need to mop, which is my least favorite chore of all time. I might go grab my headphones and just listen to an audiobook. I haven't been talking about it because I don't want to support her, but I have been re-listening to the ACOTAR series. I was in a downtime around when I went on a date with a guy. I needed to pick me up, and it turns out I still really like those books, and I don't like that I love them. And now I feel basic for liking them, but I'm not going to talk about it here any more extensively than that because Sarah J. Maas does not need a platform, especially from me. And especially after the fucking bullshit she wrote into Crescent City. If you hear me giggling and clapping my feet together, it's because I'm listening to ACOWAR right now. And honestly, actually, I will talk about it. I'm gonna go against everything I just said. I have always thought that, like, ACOMAF is one of my favorite books of all time, like top 3, maybe better than Ignite Me. Parts of it are pretty cringe, and maybe it's because I'm listening to the graphic audios, but it can be so hetero. I'm like, what do you mean he and Cassian fist fought for an hour after the mating bond snapped into place? Get a grip. Anyway, let's go do this. Guys, I need you to know that all influencers do is turn on the camera and lie. Because I know I'm going to call this video something along the lines of cozy video, clean, cook, read with me. This is my face after 1, cleaning my bathroom. I am so sweaty. Genuinely dripping down my face. And my back hurts because I was leaning to scrub. Oh, we have cooled down. It's all good. By the way, here's the after of my kitchen. Ain't she pretty? It's really bizarre that I'm so used to not seeing it this way that I'm like, what do you mean my sink is shiny and empty? That's so strange. But I need to become accustomed to this and not filth. Anyway, on tonight's episode of My Cats Are Divas, for some reason, the cats didn't like the food I gave them at 5 o'clock, so they've been staring at me all night. So I just re-fed them, and Gordo's feasting. Sharpie's nowhere to be found. Rosie is having a nap. Okay, there he is. You want some? You weren't the one begging for more, it was this fat ass. Anyway, I got out the camera because I need to make dinner, but I don't know what I want. I'm someone who needs a lot of food options. Like, I don't like having the same thing multiple days in a row, especially if it's the same for lunch and dinner. So I have another one of my noodle stir fries that I had for lunch. I don't really want that. Also, I have a veggie side dish I need to make because I have Brussels sprouts that are gonna go bad. But what can you have with just Brussels sprouts? You know what? Let me pull some chicken out to thaw. Tomorrow I'll make chicken and Brussels sprouts. Excuse me. Tonight I can either have salad. Maybe I do one of my noodle dishes. Y'all want to see my nudes? Every day I log on and say something stupider than the last time. Is tonight the night that I make my sweet potato gnocchi? I don't know, I'm kind of in a good mood. Maybe we should do it. Let me check that my sweet potatoes are still good. Okay, well, this one is past its prime. It literally looks like I'm Frosty the Snowman with it, with my corn cob pipe. Christmas corn. Also, why did I put that in my mouth? What about this guy? He looks chunky. Yeah, that one should be good. Do I have to boil or roast these? This might take a while. Oh my gosh, my mom just texted me an old picture from our old house. What is this? Oh, it's my mom, my grandma, and my mom's sister, my aunt on my mom's side, with our dog in front of our fireplace at our old house, which they have since torn down that fireplace to build a different one, and this dog has passed away. That's Libby. She was our Great Pyrenees, the gentle giant. My mom found her literally on the side of the road. I'll have to walk you through it someday. I have a book that I made in my school when I was in 4th grade about my dog with all these pictures. She had mange and her teeth were all worn down. Now that I'm reliving the trauma of losing that house. Okay, meals that got me through college. Oh, he's roasting them. That probably takes a while. He didn't say how long. Bake them. He just said bake them. Are men the dumbest species alive? 45 to 60. Cool. Should I do this tonight then? Probably not, right? Ugh. Okay, I'm putting this on the back burner just because I want my night to go a little bit faster. What should we do instead? We can either do spaghetti and meatballs or butter chickpeas. I'm more in the mood for butter chickpeas, so let me get some rice. I have everything stuck in my head. Everything. I wanna love you till the food boo. Okay, percussion. I forgot the ratio of how much basmati rice to do to water because I know it's different from jasmine. Hey, how many cups of water go with 1 cup of jasmine rice?
Ratio is 1/2 cups water.
I meant basmati rice.
The ratio of water to basmati rice is 1.51. This means that for every cup of basmati rice, 1.5 cups of water.
Okay, sounds like a lie. See, here's the thing. This is 1 cup, but why am I gonna put this much back in the pantry? Am I stupid? Am I crazy? Everything. Every rice, every grain. Stupid. Watch this. It's going in the dishwasher. Oh wait, no. I have another bag of rice that I could pour into that. I don't think this will fit in here. Maybe. Should we see? I'll transfer this in here once I open it so it stays airtight, but right now it's fresh. Someone over there burped. It's crazy. 1 cup, half a cup. Okay, I'm gonna stick this in my rice cooker with a pat of butter. And we remember to turn it on this time. What am I doing? Oh, chickpeas. You ever seen a chickpea? Google it. 4 tablespoons butter, 1 finely chopped onion. This is so many ingredients. Why am I doing this? Okay, this is a recipe through Delish, who I used to really like their stuff, but their recipes go crazy on ingredient lists. Like, I hate a recipe that uses an ingredient I'm only gonna use for that recipe, and they are so guilty of that. Melt the butter, add onion. Okay, let me get that going. Okay, also I'm cutting this recipe in half, so I need to remember that, and I probably won't. And I actually do need heavy cream, so this is perfect. Here's my onions. Get you a white girl that keeps garam masala on hand. I'm gonna pronounce it so white. Garam masala. I'm making butter chicken. So I need to do this, then tomato paste. Oh shit, I have tomato paste, right? Oh my god, I think I threw away my tomato paste. Oh, this is also way too hot. Can I do this without tomato paste? Probably not, right? I do have tomato sauce. I'm gonna substitute. Okay, I browned my butter on accident. This smells so good. Probably need to drain my chickpeas. I'm gonna do that real quick. The worst part about cleaning your kitchen is now I'm so aware of when things dirty up my clean kitchen. I know it's not the same, but my tomato paste was getting old and crusty. Let me add that to my list. Stirring constantly. Okay, well, we'll be here for a bit then. Oopsie, I forgot to turn you back on, but I added some ginger into my onions, which are very quickly burning a tiny bit. So I'm rushing, but I need to do half a teaspoon of garam masala, which I just did, and then half a teaspoon of cumin. Is that all? Can I add some liquid, please? Oh, add chickpeas and baking soda. Thank God. Oh my god, this smells so good. Y'all, are you serious? Look at this. So these are 4th cup individual servings of heavy cream. So it needs half a cup, so I'm gonna do 2. It's a little bit annoying doing it from frozen, but better than having to buy it every time it needs it in a recipe. And then half a cup of water. 1. If you like buttery chicken. I love how I keep calling this chicken and it's chickpeas. If you like buttery chickpeas. Say hi to them.
He just does it from, oh, hey.
Interrupted my cooking montage.
Well, is it from Trader Joe's?
No, I homemade it.
Oh.
Taste test. It's gonna be so hot. I'm gonna burn my little lips.
I was gonna say, I can see the steam.
It smells so good. If this is ass, I'm gonna be so sad.
Well.
It smells like Trader Joe's. Oh my god. I popped off with that. That's so good.
Period.
Unfortunately, it was kind of annoying to make because the people who did the recipe included like 10 things I didn't have, but 1000% I would make this again. I just need to get a simplified version written down for myself. I'm so sad. I just sat here and tinkered and y'all missed it. Prime tinker opportunity arose tonight. My grandmother, is this off or on? It's off, okay. My grandmother gave me this snow globe. First of all, a snow globe for Christmas, that's fucking charming as hell. And ironically, I'm like, I've never had a snow globe before. But it's a schmancy one where you don't have to shake it manually because the kids these days are addicted to their technology. There's a switch on the bottom. If you switch it on, it'll like create its own current, but it wasn't working. So I switched out the battery, me tinkering, it's just replacing a battery. Watch this. Watch this. Yay! Successful tinker once again. I'm just gonna sit here and look at it now.
I'm happy that it works, but it would have been really fucking funny if it didn't.
Hi, Santa. I know. It looks like a snowstorm, though. This is pretty intense. Santa, you good in there? Just don't think about that.
It made me think of the Disney Channel original movie where I forgot remember what it's called, but they'll know what I'm talking about. The year, like, it was with Brenda Song and that one girl, and they had the snow machine from Santa because they wanted snow.
Not to pull the Gen Z move, but that might have been before I was born.
It was not before you were born. It had Brenda Song.
I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't know. Not coming to mind for a holiday movie. I just don't know movies. You think I would know a movie?
A Disney Channel original? Well,
there's a lot of them.
The Ultimate Christmas Present, that's what it was called.
Oh, the Ultimate Christmas Present for those of you invested, which I'm sure was everyone.
There's gonna be at least one fellow old person that's gonna
My channel demographics is mostly old people, which I shouldn't say that because we're not old, like 25 to 34.
Oh, it came out in 2000, so I guess you were, I mean...
Babe, diapers.
But there was replays.
Okay, my camera's about to die. I just wanted to show you my tinkering. Let me know if you've tinkered recently and what you tinkered on.
Huh?
No, I've been sitting on my dainty ass for the past half hour. It's 9:30. I must leave you here, unfortunately. Camera's still about to die. I forgot to get up and charge it. But thank you all for hanging out with me today. I got so much done. I'm very proud of myself. 2 good things if you need the good news. I'm talking really fast because the camera's gonna die. A, today I saw a red pickup truck with a Christmas tree in the back. We're so back. That's literally a Christmas card. Second of all, at the dry cleaner, I didn't have the cent. I was paying in cash. I didn't have 7 cents. And she was like, it's okay, you can go. She let me not give her 7 cents. Like, she was like, no, you're fine. Just leave. Us. Anyway.